On September 1st, 2019, Class 5 Hurricane Dorian hit Abaco Island in the Bahamas. A day later, it struck Grand Bahama, where it stalled for another day. At its most fierce, Dorian produced winds clocked at 185 miles per hour and dropped an estimated 3 feet of rain. The resulting storm surge flooded countless homes, and at least 70 people lost their lives, with hundreds more reported missing. The cost of damages to the island nation soared to $3.4 billion. Although Dorian has long since receded, and unfortunately faded from much of the public's awareness, rebuilding efforts have moved slowly. Most of McLeanstown is still without power. In some ways, a pursuit like fly fishing seems irrelevant in the face of this much destruction and tragedy. However, fishing may be a way of rebuilding for many on the island.
When you go back home, you meet no house, you meet half of your friends gone, mostly you got to buy new clothes, you got to, everything just changed, so it's a really a new start, and I was a fisherman, so thank God the water's still here, and I was a fisherman, so I still get a job, so we doing a good thing down here with bonefish, and that keeping me going,
Fly fishing is hugely important because it distributes money through the community. Fly fishing is not just a guide on a boat and you and the client, it's actually when you come and stay here, you have all the support staff, you have all the hotel staff, you go and eat in all the restaurants, so you are, as a fly fishing, probably putting so much more money in the economy than, let's say, a cruise ship passenger.
I think that's a great idea. I understand what you're trying to do, because from a personal place and stake in this, I need to work. I need to be working. I help myself get back to where I was.
Fly fishermen these days have a tendency to get around. The hatches on the Henry's Fork, tarpon in the Keys, steelhead on the Skeena. But still, chances are, no matter how good your days have been, there's a little voice in the back of your head saying, imagine being here 50 years ago, before the crowds, before development, before fly fishing film series, before Instagram.
I mean, you go out there now and you have 100 miles of flats to yourself, and that's hard to comprehend. 100 miles in this day and age, with year 2020. 100 miles of flats to yourself. That's hard to even wrap your head around it. And I'm looking at it live, and I still can't believe it. But that's where we're at the moment, with Grand Bahama.
In the 2 months prior to this, I've been out and fished some areas where it's almost Hemingway-esque, Zane Grey-like, and that's sort of my Valhalla as a fisherman, to go to a place and see a vast flat in front of me, knowing that no one's been there, and really it's almost like starting again, afresh.
If there is a silver lining to the devastation wrought by Hurricane Dorian, it may be this. In a fishing sense, 2020 is the year the Bahamas will once again be the Bahamas 50 years ago. After an event like Dorian, a return to normalcy can take a long time. It's possible that fishermen traveling to the Bahamas can play a small but direct role in helping people get back to normal life. The guides are still there. The fish are still there. Visit, spend, catch a fish, tip a guide. Post it on Instagram if you want.